A viewer asked me months ago how I keep track of everything throughout the day, poker-wise. Let me take you to a different time and place where I will show you, I'll give you a demo on my phone of how I keep track of everything at the table. It'll be way easier indoors at my desk. So let's go to my desk. All right, I'm gonna do the best I can to show you. So first, need to know where I parked. Can't think I parked in one building and I'm at another casino. It's bad enough if I don't remember what floor I'm on. It's really bad if I don't know what casino I'm in. So I might say something like this. And H is my code for Harrah's, level 6, row C. That starts off the day. Then, let's say I go to Bellagio, and play some poker. Bell, I'm only going to play one stake, 1-3, so I don't have to say the stakes. And I'll say, like, what time I start. So let's say it's 2:03, and I go to the cage. I get $300 in red and $100 in green. So I'm in for $400. Even though only $300 is on the table, it looks like this to start. Dealt the first hand at 2:03, and I went to the cage and got $400. Now let's say I went to the bathroom. I'm gone from the table for 2 minutes. So to account for that, just move the start time up 2 minutes. Now, I started at 2:05. Let's say I take a walk. I'll go to North Valet, stand outside for a little bit, come back. Let's say that takes 8 minutes. I account for that, just like that. Okay, I play. I cash out, including the chips in my pocket, $430. So there's the 430, and what time was it? Let's say it was 4:25. So I would go like that, 4:25, put a comma, and move that up to one row because there might be a lot of rows for the day. So something like that. I know where I parked, then I played Bellagio, and, I didn't actually start at 2:13, but with the time away from the table, it's as if I started at 2:13, ended at 4:25, in for 400, out for 430. If I have time, if I'm waiting on the monorail or something, it's not a huge deal, but if I have time, I might just make it very easy later to put into my spreadsheet. I might take 13 minutes off of that one, and take 13 minutes off of that one. So now it's just very easy to see. 2 hours, 12 minutes, that's the end of it. Then, next row, let's say I go somewhere like South Point. South Point has 1-2, 2-3, and 3-5. So let's say I'm playing South Point and I start at 1-2, but I'm on the 2-3 list. That often happens because there are way more 1-2 tables than 2-3, more 2-3 tables than 3-5. So I need to know what stakes I was playing. So I'll put the 2 in for the big blind. South Point, 1-2. Let's say now I started at 450, and same thing. 300 in red, 100 in green. So I'm in for 400. Let's say I only play 6 minutes. This happens sometimes. I play like half an orbit, and they call me for my 2-3 seat. So all right, go like that. 456, and let's say the blinds went through me, and that was the end of it. 397. Go like that. Just get it all to one row. South Point 2-3. Started at 450, ended at 456, and I was in for 400, out for 397. Now, I'm playing South Point 2-3. So the 3 is there for the big blind. South Point 2-3, and let's say I've dealt my first hand at 458. There we go. And I just brought over everything I still had from the 1-2. So I'm in for 397. It's a weird amount, but whatever. That's fine. Sit with 397. The max, I don't know, I think it's 500 or 600. Whatever. Start with 397. Play for a while. Maybe I'm in the bathroom and I have to account for 3 minutes. Something like that. Play for a while, play for a while, play for a while. Then I cash out 375. So that's the end of it. Cashed out 375, and let's say it was 644 when I finished playing. I don't know. There you go, all one row, and there it is. South Point 2-3, 501, kind of the start time. 644, in for 397, out for 375. If I get bored, if I have some time waiting somewhere, take a minute off there. Take a minute off there. Very easy to see. I played 1 hour, 43 minutes. And I might also make it easy the other way. Add $3 to what I was in for, and add $3 to what I was out for. And there it's just a little easier to do the subtraction and see that I lost $22. playing 2-3. Now, do this as many times as it takes, then go into my spreadsheet. Alright, now let's say I need to put all that data in. The day is over. What I usually do, or what I always do now, I didn't always do it my whole life, but for the last few years, this is how we do it. Do it by stakes, the 1-2, then the 1-3, and within that, the order I played that day. So, 1-2 goes first. So, I'm filming this on 12/27. So there, room, the 1-2 was South Point. There you go. The game was No Limit Hold'em. There you go. The stakes, it's color coded, so I could scroll quickly and look. 200 is yellow. And in the 1-2 in that example, I was down $3, and I played 6 minutes. So that's 0.1 hours. Got to do it as a decimal. Can't just throw in the hours and the minutes. It's as a decimal. So it would look like that. Also, played 1-3. So now that 1-2 is done, I'm doing 1-3, and I do it in the order in which I played it. So the 1-3 was Bellagio first. Still No Limit Hold'em. Now 300, just the big blind multiplied by 100, and it's color coded. The 1-3 is green, and in Bellagio, in my example, I made $30. And then the hours, it was 2 hours 12 minutes as a decimal, 2.2. Also, there was a little South Point 1-3. You could just copy and paste the South Point. You could just copy and paste or drag down the No Limit. Copy and paste that. And I lost $22. And it was 1 hour 43 minutes. So I don't have 43 minutes as a decimal memorized. Let me bring this over so you can see it. 43 divided by 60, 0.72. So it was 1.72 hours, and there you have it. I have the dates, I have the rooms, no limit, I have the stakes, each session, and the hours. And that is how I keep track of everything on my phone, and then how I put it into Excel afterwards. And remember, rice is a spoon food.